Gather round, children, gather round. It's story time with Just the Little Writer. In case you didn't know, that's me. A Precious Little Devil. Chapter 1. Francesca. I usually enjoy shopping, but being out and about for hours with an annoying brat is not enjoyable. In all honesty, it should be classified as cruel and unusual punishment. We'd been window shopping for over 3 hours when the little snotball finally decided that her wish list was complete. Dandy, for the most part, was as normal as an almost 6-year-old can be. What made her so irritating is that, well, she's fucking rich. My dad works for her billionaire grandfather, and naturally, little Dandy had everything and always will. I was grateful that the Ellises had accepted my dad's recommendation and offered me the job as a nanny. But deep down, I was jealous as hell. At least I'm willing to admit it. Daniel and Georgia Ellis aren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but what can you expect from silver spooners who have never had to really think? The fact that they named their daughter Dandy shows just about how bright they are. Dandy will most likely be just as dim and useless as they are, but more annoying and less attractive. Not to be mean, but I find it strange how two fairly gorgeous people could make such an eye-burner of a child. Her head is too big for her scrawny little body, her ears stick out too far, and her eyes are counter-crossed. We were heading back to the car her parents loaned me when Dandy pointed to the parked cars lining the street. "What is that? I want one," she screeched. It was a white Mini Cooper. She wanted a car for her 6th birthday and would get it. I took a picture of the car and forwarded it to her mother. It was probably the 50th picture I had taken that day. I got Dandy hooked up in her booster seat and plopped my bitter ass in the driver's seat. I was so happy it was Saturday. I had Sundays off and couldn't wait to complain to my friends. They're the only ones who cared about my life.